Okay, so today I'm here to talk about Legends top 10 units currently, and I will be talking about Goresh's tier list, and I will be giving you my own and what I think uh, about the top 10 units in current meta. So, first, about Goresh's tier list, GD Kid Goku and Paikon Gogeta are number 9 and 10. For me, they do not make the top 10 list, so they will be out in honorable mentions. I will not be doing a separate tab for honorable mentions, I'll just say them at the start. And Yamcha is also there in honorable mentions. Broly, I'm not so sure about Broly and Goku Bardock. They will be making my top 10. Just a spoiler. So, everybody else above in Goresh's tier list from tier 8 till from like number 8 till 1. Everybody else is also on my playlist. No, not playlist. My tier list. But the rankings are going to be a bit different. So let's just start with my tier list and let's see what we need to fix about Goresh. So as I said, GT Kid Goku and Fusion Gogeta, Pycon, they're out, and there will be no rank sharing. I'll be giving them definitive ranks based on my, experience in the game and stuff. So this is gonna come as a shock, but this Feetku is top 10 currently, in my opinion. The amount of bulk this guy has, this is not a joke. The amount of bulk this guy has is crazy. And also, I said there will be no tier sharing. There will be one, but it's because I want to put 11 units. And this is very interchangeable with Feetku and Goku Bardock. I think they both deserve a number 10 spot. Goku Bardock, go to Feetku again, but Goku Bardock, right now, SV does not care about endurance or revival. I mean, he cares about revival, but he gets anti-revive and stuff. So, Goku Bardock have indestructible, which like SV does not have any effect over. He doesn't get anything for popping the indestructible, and neither can he just kill through it. So for that reason, Goku Bardock being also on Sun Family, right now I feel like their stocks are a bit high. So I think they are in top 10, and as I said, Feetku, it's gonna come as a surprise, but yeah, he is top 10. Sorry, right now in my opinion, if you want to play PvP, I think he's top 10. His bulkiness is crazy, like especially on Saiyan Saga with like full good equips. Bro, he does not die. It's genuinely impossible to kill him. So for me, definitely both of these guys on top 10. And also, don't forget, Feetku gives 40% support to your team as well. So the thing of Feetku being tanky is because he cancels everything every time you hit him with a big move, that's blue card, ultimate, or anything. So that is why he tanks a lot better. And also with green cards, you can just heal a lot with him. And also with the main, he heals the team. And yeah, I can go on and on about this guy, but yeah, Feetku is top 10. And then moving on, number 9, I don't know why Goresh did not put this guy even in honorable mentions, but it's going to be Beast Gohan. I know, it's been a while. Maybe people don't care about him, but I have used him in current meta a lot. And the only unit he struggles against is Ultra Gohan. But that's the whole game who struggles against Ultra Gohan. The strike gauge, you can't attack. So, like, every unit struggles. But, considering what Beast can do, still, like, the amount of bulk he brings, the amount of safety he can bring to the team because he can cancel endurance nullification and everything, it's genuinely really, really good. And also, Sun Family being the main, like, in meta, like, Sun Family is crazy. And he is on Sun Family. So it's not like his teams are even bad. So, in my opinion, Beast is number 9. I don't sleep on him because there have been multiple matches. I know Gogeta is not the god in PvP, but before even Gogeta transforms, you just remove his vanish and one shot him with Beast, and I've done that multiple times. And it's a bit difficult to catch UI because of his cage, but it is also doable if you PvE him or something. So Beast still makes it to number 9. Also, don't forget he gives 30% support to his team. So, I mean, blast damage support. So, yeah, make of that what you will. And then, number 8. This guy is this low because of his teams. Not his own fault. Super 17. GD is not the greatest right now. Androids are in the mud. Like, they are just completely in the mud. Nobody cares for Android. Like, that team is dead right now. So sadly, it's his teams, but he can still run him very easily, and he can still demolish people. Gogeta, UI, Gohan, having the strike counter gauge and this guy drawing a lot of blasts and stuff, that can be really, really helpful. And also the green card locking in, and yeah, let's not talk about that. I mean, we all know what he does. So yeah, that's why he is here at number 8. Now moving on to number 7, I have to put this guy, Super Baby 2. The thing is, I would definitely put him higher, but the thing is, Gogeta and Vegito are everywhere, and so is Ultra Gohan, and so is Frieza. So let me tell you what's the issue there. Baby's Gauge destroys cards. SV and Gogeta, if you destroy their cards, they attack switch out and get more cards, and their combo continues. They switch out. Like Baby's Gauge is not enough to stop their combos, and they are everywhere, right? And then Gohan does not care for card destruction. He's immune to it for some counts. So because of that, like Baby struggles, and also Frieza, like infinite card. So it doesn't matter. Like Baby's Gauge is not enough to stop these characters, but he's still like not okay. He's not enough to stop them every time, but half of the times it will stop them, and that's where he's very, very useful. Also removing Vanish and then lock in ultimate and stuff, and also constantly healing and the gauge, just repeating it again. And also one more thing, SV keeps on locking his blue cards, so it's difficult to get rid of your gauge that's full to reset it. So that's why Baby's a bit lower, but otherwise I would put him high. Also, he gives 30% damage to his whole team against Saiyans. You can't sleep on that. So yeah, that's why Baby's number 7. As I said, I would make him higher, but I can't, because as I said, all of these problems above, it's not possible to put him higher. And definitely I would like to put him higher above this guy, but he has to be higher because revival stocks are a bit higher compared to endurance and stuff. And also Nappa Vegeta, I kind of did not like them on release, but the more I think, okay, the thing is, it's not like I have come to like them a lot now. It's just the meta has kind of shifted from what it was pre-anniversary, and right now I think it's more suited for Nappa Vegeta, because earlier 17 would come in or Frieza would come in and they would just demolish him, and he just stood no chance. So right now it's a bit more delayable. He can tank a bit better because of, I know SV and Gogeta do a lot of damage, but I think he does do a better job at tanking them. And since Gohan is also in every match almost, his range blue card and 3 count, sub count up, everything can be really useful. And as I said, endurance in the mud, revival stocks are a bit up, even though SV does get like some anti-revival stuff, but still I think Nappa Vegeta is a really good unit, especially when you pair him with Feetku. As I said, more support, and Feetku does not die, as I said. Oh. Yeah, Saiyan Saga is a sleeper team, especially, okay, the tier list, I think we need to kind of not just base it on normal PvP now. We have to take in rating match Proud into account, because that seems to be a permanent feature. And in rating match Proud, Saiyan Saga is genuinely one of the best teams to run. So like, they are very tanky, their equips are insane. So yeah, Nappa Vegeta number 6. I think nobody's gonna complain about Nappa Vegeta being on the list. And now this is where the spicy stuff comes in. Here, I'm gonna agree with Goresh and put Gogeta at number 5. I don't think he's better than UI right now. I don't think so, because any match I face Gogeta, I'm never scared. I am never scared of him. Not even once. Compared to the other 4 down here, these demons, I'm not scared of Gogeta. This is not me downplaying Gogeta. I just, whenever I face him, I just don't feel the threat that I feel with the other units. So he is number 5 for me. He's above Nappa Vegeta, everybody else, because his teams are just better right now. He's not bad. It's not like he's bad and I'm just trying to justify. He is good enough to be in top 5. It's just that there's some things about him, they just don't scare you that much, but he's still a really good unit to use. And yeah, that's why he's number 5. And now number 4, I also agree with Goresh. That is UI Goku, because his lock-in gauge is still one of the most dumb things they have introduced in the game, where you try to switch out and he just says no, and then he kills you. So yeah, that's really dumb. Especially him being also a range type is useful against strike counter gauges and stuff. So, and also he can just stall for you, give green cards to your team. He can also nullify endurance with his main ability pop. He draws like he can do like 3 ultimates total. Like this, I don't think I need to talk about him anymore. Like he is insane. And as I said, he's above Gojira because when you see UI, you are scared. When you see Gojira, you're not scared. You're like, yeah, oh, Gojira is fine. Like he can win matches, he can go insane. But are you actually scared? No. So yeah, he doesn't actually do. Gojira doesn't do that many unfair things compared to what UI does. So yeah, I agree with Goresh. UI is better than Gojira in my opinion right now. Now moving on to top 3. The 3 that Goresh has, I also have those 3 in the top 3. But instead of putting them together, I'll give you my thoughts on why one is above the other and the whole spiel. So number 3 for me has to be Frieza. Because right now he's still a god, but if compared to the other 2, I think Frieza is number 3 right now because SV has Gogeta on his team, and the thing is Gogeta is immune to his card cost shenanigans and stuff, and also he converts all his blast to strike, and he is also very tanky. Like Gogeta is very tanky, which helps him against Frieza. So yeah, Frieza is number 3 out of the other 2. Out of these 3, Frieza is number 3. If you put a gun to my head and say, okay, rank all these 3, you have to not make them share a rank. You have to rank them 1 to 3. I would put Frieza number 3 right now. Pre-Annie, I think Frieza was just straight up number 1. But after Anniversary, I think it's kind of now the meta is a bit shifted, and that's why Nappa's value goes up. That's why I said like Nappa is now much better because Frieza and 17 are kind of not that common. So yeah, that's why Nappa value goes up, and Frieza is at number 3. And now, these are interchangeable, but I'd like to keep my rankings the way they are. I'll give you reasons. Number 2 is Gohan. I hate this unit. Everybody hates this unit. But the thing is, I think SV right now is better than him in the game. Like, your chances of winning a match with SV, I think, are higher when compared to using Gohan. Personally, I'll give you reasons why. Because first, let me just put SV because a lot of it has come down to SV being the reason. You can kind of maybe change them. You can say Gohan is green, SV is blue. So maybe Gohan takes the upper ground and goes to rank 1. But the thing is, SV. So what happens with SV is when he rushes you, you die. And the thing is, Gohan's thing is, I have endurance. Vegito does not give a fuck about your endurance, and he will just kill you. I think that is why SV is one of those units where SV is generally just VB from last year, but worse. Yeah, that's how he is. He's worse as in like worse to face, not as in like as a kid he's just worse than UVB. No, he's worse to face compared to UVB. Yeah, but basically he isn't. Yeah, you get the rush, you click it, you kill a unit. Congrats. And do you know how much time does it take for you to get a rush? The other day I got rushed at 166 counts. I'm like, cool, amazing. What a fucking fun unit. Gohan strike counter gauge. I would have liked to put Beast up, but his main reliance is on like strike cards, blue cards, and that's the reason he is number 9 and not higher is because number 2 right here, because he does not allow you to just attack him that freely. So yeah, Gohan number 2. If I had to rank these 3, this is how I would go. As I said, you can disagree about Gohan and Vegito, put Gohan 1, Vegito 2, but I think just because Vegito can just kill Gohan and he isn't worried about Gohan has the gauge or endurance, like he does not care, I think that genuinely just makes him number 1 right now. The thing is, when he released, everybody thought, okay, these units are not that bad, like they are really good and they're not that toxic. Welcome to Dragon Ball Legends, where every Vegito is toxic. Welcome to Dragon Ball Legends, guys. Welcome. I can't even begin to describe what kind of like they said, okay, let's give this Vegito a rush that cannot be guessed. Okay, let's give him endurance nullification. Okay, so he just straight up kills everybody. Cool. Let's give him so that his Dragon Balls are not destroyed. He's immune to Dragon Ball destruction. Okay, and also, let's give him anti-revive. Just for final just final seasoning on the top. Just be like, yeah, anti-revival as well. Like, what is this shit? Like, who thought that? Who thought this was a good idea? Who? I want to meet that person and just have a chat. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Literally gave him everything. Just go and rush and kill your opponent and win the match. Like, one of the most brain dead units I've ever seen in this game. Like, Gohan and Vegito are both very different types. Gohan does not let you play the game because if you catch him, you can't attack. Vegito does not let you play the game because his combo never stops and then he'll rush you. And you can't guess it. So, yeah, anyways, enough said about these units, but if I have to make my tier list, this is how it goes. Feed Ku, Goku, Bardock, share number 10. These are 11 units total, but I think they both deserve a spot. Feed Ku and Goku Bardock both deserve a spot. And please stop sleeping on Beast Gohan. He's still really, really good. And then Super 17, Super 82, Nappa Vegeta, Gogeta, UI. Yes, UI is better than Gogeta. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. Right now, UI is better than Gogeta. We don't know about the future. And then Frieza number 3, second Gohan, and Vegeta number 1. That's my list. That's how you fix Goresh's tier list, in my opinion. You remove GD Kid Goku and Pikkon Gogeta, shove them into honorable mentions, put Goku Bardock up, keep rest of the units up there, same, but just switch up their positions a little bit, and here you go. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.